one.
Do you want to do something with the lights or?
Yeah, man.
We should invest in that.
You adjust on the
You guys just stupid. All right, welcome to session 33. Who's recoming?
You do better than any of us.
Yeah.
It
Last
gets us into
time on
character.
Dragon Ball Z.
Gets me into character.
All right. So, well, let me think about last session. It started back.
We're fighting the penguins.
That's where we started. Yeah. And they were actually chickens.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, chocobos.
Alright, so last session, you guys were locked in fierce battle with 3 ancient watchers as part of your first challenge in the contest of champions. You guys managed to slay 1 and then subdue 2, and after the battle was complete, the Chaos Acolyte came back out, spoke some words to you, and told you to look out for the next contest, for your next part in the contest, which would appear in the sky as another green pillar of light. From there, you guys decided to camp as you were pretty spent in the battle, and it was like 2 AM in the morning. So you guys set up camp, dragging the bodies of the dead ancient watchers, setting up some small fortifications. You guys set up camp and put a roster for the watch and slept through the night. It was a fairly uneventful night. There was some times where the sounds of battle did get quite close in a few of your watches, but nothing that would threaten the party immediately. In Thalion's watch, he heard the screams of a young girl, and he let the rest of the party know when everyone woke up, and you guys all assumed that this is Isabel. After this was made known, Harakai took to the skies in Brightbeak to do some investigation, and found a camp west of you guys, about an hour's travel. The camp looked like some small army or small warband, and there was about 15 to 30 people there. But Harakai didn't get too close, so he couldn't see too much. He did see, however, they were dressed in white cloaks, and as you guys itched your brain, Stallion remembered there was a party back in Saborn who also wore the same uniform. You guys decided then that the best course of action would be to go check out this camp, see what their deal is, and see if the scream truly was Isabel. And on your way there, you were spotted by a small marauding party of Chaos Warriors, and you guys are currently locked into battle with them. Anything else?
Carter threw a mean ass fireball.
Cut through a very mean ass fireball.
Father, son, Kamehameha.
Alright. But I reckon that was it.
Yep.
So this brings us to welcome to session
I love how this builds.
33! Woohoo!
Now let's all play with the focus of being super fast. Like try and get a bit more done.
Alright.
Yeah.
Already? Yep, all good.
Yeah, I think we're
Let's
ready.
do it. Alright.
Am I first up?
Top of the round.
Is there a way to see the whole thing?
The whole one?
Yeah, so Kyle is here.
Yeah, I think you can shrink it. I think it's just real big at the moment. And then you can see a lot more people. If you press up on that arrow, it'll get rid of that little skill. Yep. And then you have to go settings. And here. Did you want to make it smaller?
Yeah, just so
And then
we
you
can
can configure. Oh yeah, I think configure settings and then module settings.
Did you do an attack on Xerxes last time?
No, I don't believe so. It's not her. I think it's attacks were in you. Alright. You all ready? So, let's go. Alright. Athos, so the last thing that happened, it was the Chaos Warriors turned in front of you, and he hacked at you twice with his battle axe. I think he took damage, or
I did take damage, yeah.
did he hit you with both attacks? I can't remember.
I think he did 3 attacks and hit me with 1, and then the other one did the same thing.
Okay, cool, awesome. So, oh yeah, that's right. As you're surrounded by 2, one still flees away from you, as the other 2 bear down on you. What are you doing?
I'll just remind you as well that they also have Bane on them.
Which
All
does
3 of them, which gives them a minus D4 on their attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
Also remind you.
Is that accurate?
Yeah.
My
Yes.
health.
All right, you're up.
What health do you have for me though?
I have you currently on 51 out of 58.
I think it's less. I've got 21 out of 58.
Okay, I'm gonna register to
Do you lock this? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because these were fresh tokens. So is everybody? What are you on, Mother?
Full health. I think everyone else is.
Oh, everyone's full health. Okay, cool. All right.
Alright,
Hang on, let's make it.
we'll start things off by Xerxes going straight in for a gore. I don't know why I'm rolling for this. That's getting a dirty 20
Nice. Good stuff.
against the one directly in front of him.
Hits.
Sweet, and he does 2 hits. Getting a 16 bludgeoning damage.
16 points of bludgeoning. Okay. All right, so that's halved.
Yes. They were pretty rough, right?
They were very rough.
Alright, cool. So then Athos is gonna come in with a attack with his son's staff. Sorry, I'm rolling with advantage because when he's mounted, he rolls with advantage against
Ooh, that's
Nice.
people on it.
Okay.
And I got a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Sweet. Nice. Getting a 17 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, this was with your sun staff?
Yeah.
Alright, you chop down, and as you make contact, the blade cuts through his armor, through his shoulder, and through his collarbone, and you just see him silently drop to his feet, and just a heavy as this tank of a man just falls down on the ground.
Sweet. Feeling bolstered, I'm gonna go use my second attack on the next guy. Natural 20.
He got a dart!
Oh, that was a good start.
Alright, so we're maxing 1 dice, second dice. A little bit cocked. You want to call that?
I'll say that's the same.
Sweet. Getting a 25 points of radiant damage.
You chop across, the blade cuts through his neck, and you just see blood just spilling out from underneath the armor. In similar fashion, there's no cries of pain, there's no shouts or anything. You just see his shield drop heavy in the snow, and then the body just and tumbles backwards in the snow.
Good start.
And what else can I do with my bonus?
The other one's still in full health.
He's frightened. And
That's handy.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I've got Bane on. Just thinking about it, I don't think I rolled a Constitution saving throw to keep concentration on pain. I don't know.
That's right. We'll just play it still going for this round.
Cool. Alright, do you guys want to chase down the other one or just forget about it?
I mean,
It's like they're pretty powerful.
let's just chase it.
Well, that's why I said pursue. Is he still afraid?
He is still afraid.
Alright, in that case, Xerxes is gonna barrel down behind him. 40 feet.
Oh my god.
20 feet towards him.
40 feet.
Or 40 feet.
That's a speed, right?
Yeah, and that's it.
Alright.
So, Xerxes is just staff out, blades flashing, radiant, and he's just riding, like hunting this guy down, just enjoying the chase.
Nice. Alright, Harukai, you and Brightbeak, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Harukai would like to use his action to do magical tinkering, and I'd like to toss a stone. What was the range on the spewy thing?
He had 2 attacks. It's going to be a little bit hard for you to tell him which one to do, so you're going to have to roll off. One was 35-foot cone, and the other was 45-foot line.
Don't get me in that.
Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll start with my bonus action then. So,
That's me.
yeah. That's Ken? Oh no, that's, Mecha Guy. So Mecha Guy's gonna go 30 feet this way.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah?
Yes. And then how far is the Chaos Warrior?
From her?
Yeah.
40 feet.
Okay, cool. And then I guess Hakai is just gonna make a magic stone and toss it out back in.
Let's go.
14?
14 misses, so she dunk as it bounces off his shield. As you're high up in the air on Brightbeak, maybe 25 feet in the air, and you toss it down at him, but he catches it on his shield.
Cool, that's it.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Alright, so he just has to keep moving away.
Yeah, but you can make a check.
Alright,
here.
from Atlas.
Alright, then end of his turn.
Oh, yep, that's good.
25, which I'm pretty sure is higher than I think it was 18 or something. That ends his turn. So you see him going away from Athos, and then he just stops in his tracks, turns around, and you see him just hefting his shield and his mace up, and it looks like he's ready to go back in. Dario, you are up.
Right.
What the hell are you doing?
600 feet away.
Oh wow, yep.
I'm just going to take a shot at him from there.
So it's going to be hard. He's behind the bushes there, so you're not going to be able to actually see him.
Can I move to where I can line up with him?
Don't you have something where you don't need line of sight or something?
He ignores like half cover or something.
Is that half cover?
No, they're like big bushes. So yeah, you can move. You can dash if you want, go 60 feet up this way. But you're still not going to be able to reach him until he really steps out. Or you can go 30 feet if you want and then hold your action, and so when he steps out you can shoot at him.
Yeah, I'll go 30 feet.
Anything else?
No, I'll give him to him.
Alright, so you knock an arrow and you get ready for him to step out. Kyla, you're up.
I think I might take the same action.
Alright, so 30 feet and then you're gonna... What are you gonna do for your action? Like what action are you gonna hold? Spell or...
Yeah, I'll
Because
use
remember,
a-
it's cast when you
yeah, I'll just use a cantrip firebolt. But is that 120 feet?
yeah, he would be like if you moved to Xerxes, it would be within range, or even where he is now. Really,
Can I hit him? Yeah.
you can't see him behind the bushes.
Okay. I think Xerxes is going to go through. I'm going to dash and go another 30 feet up.
Okay.
Oh, more like diagonal, like towards him.
All right. Anything else?
Nah.
All right. Done.
I am gonna go. I'm gonna come up to these chaos warriors.
30 feet, 35.
35. And then I'm gonna examine the bodies.
Alright, go ahead and make what are you like? Are you just looking at him, or are you trying to find something out, or?
No, I'm trying to find something. I mean, when chaos lands, these are obviously chaos warriors. They're well armored, they're pretty tough, so anything might be useful, whether it be a weapon or armor or information or anything that might come in useful.
Go ahead and make a investigation check, so.
18.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Right, so you get down on your hands and knees, and you start. It's really hard to search them because they are so heavy, and as you look down, like each plate of armor is like half an inch thick. Like these, and it's just solid cast iron. As you examine the armor, you realize it is 100% magical, and you can tell that by the runes and everything that's like etched into it. But as the light fades away from it, you see like the magic fade away from the armor as well. You examine it a little bit more, and you see that like if you try to remove the helm, it's impossible to do so without like chopping off his head. Like they are forged into their armor, and like anywhere where you can like like in the crevices up in the neck, you can actually see the skin is like molded into the armor, and it would be like impossible to take it off
Same
without.
with their weapons and stuff.
Their weapons come freely away from their hand.
Are they ruined though?
They are ruined and etched. They don't hold any magical properties, these particular ones, and neither do the shields. They just seem like standard weapons.
Can I tell, or do I have enough knowledge to know which Patreon these ruins are associated to?
You do. So they both look like they're associated to Slaanesh, and you can tell that by it's like a half moon symbol with a line, like an arrow through it, and you can also tell it because of that their armor is like a real deep purple, and purple is commonly the Slaanesh. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool, that's me.
I'm just gonna bring up their stack. I was just thinking more about it. Taking forever.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
Judging from this, the guys that we fought earlier on the ice, like from a distance, would theirs have been purple as well?
Hard to tell, because most of the ones you've seen have been black, but the black looks very close to the dark purple. Okay, so you also find out that they have resistance to all non-magical attacks,
Yep.
and
Oh, we're him.
Hey Google, change Beastland to bright white.
I was gonna say, that's one.
they are that's right. That's right. No. That's it.
Sorry about that, shut off. I wasn't 43.
42?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know why I had to refresh those couple things that changed.
Alright, and top of the round, Alpha 0.
Oh, we're through, okay.
42?
42, yeah.
That guy passed his check, and his skin, Italian inspector the bodies, power lift up, and director.
So he's turning around to attack. It is on full health.
He is on full health.
But I did get Bane on him.
Yep, so I'm still doing it.
Alright.
Oh, does it do that for the check as well?
No, that's on my concentration. Alright, let's charge him.
Alright. So as Athos bounces forward, you just hear the snapping of twigs and the crunching of branches as he literally rips half this bush down as he makes his way to the Chaos Warrior.
18.
Misses.
Oh, yeah.
Was that your attack or?
Was Xerxes.
So he as you come up, he plants his shield into the ground, which is like it comes up to his chest, and he just puts his full body behind it as you guys slam into him, and it's just like a solid wall. He moves backwards a little bit, but he managed to stop the full weight of Xerxes on his shield as he stands back up.
Hot dang.
Well, as the impact sort of happened, Athos is going to use that momentum, that jolt, to come in with a stab, and the blade on the end of his staff is going to go in straight out.
No,
Just
it's
try and
fine.
still piece him up on it. Both are 19s.
Oh, nice.
So, like 20 something.
Oh, 20.
Yeah, the roll was a 19.
Oh,
so-
okay. Yep. Hits. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Getting a check real quick.
Maybe your Patreon is working out for you.
Getting a 13 radiant damage.
Don't put to radiant damage. Yep.
Yeah. And I'm gonna pump a divine smite into that as well.
Ooh, dang.
So as your blade, as he's getting up, your blade extends and it goes past his helmet into a little crevice between his plate and his neck, and it just you almost sink up to the hilt into the blade as it just goes clearly into his flesh, and there's just a flash of light as like any leather or anything he was wearing underneath just bursts into flames on the side of his neck.
Okay. How much did I roll on that first time?
13, so he took 26 points of damage.
Yeah. I put a divine smite in and I got a I can't remember what the second one was. I think it was 11. I think it was 11.
11, so
Radiant damage as well, so double that as well.
sweet.
It's underneath.
No, it's not.
It's
And then I'm going to go for my second attack.
So another 22 points damage.
That was divine smite, and I'm going to go for my second attack.
Dang, Radiant's so good against this.
Oh, no. Dang. Like 18. Maybe hits. That's it.
Alright. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to fly this way.
So towards
Like over the bushes.
the bushes, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And then I'm going to guiding bolt this guy.
Nice.
Let's turn that around. Doesn't do about 100.
Oh,
So,
that's bad. That's a 12.
12 against AC, misses.
Damn.
isn't that the same? He has to do a saving throw or is that?
Nah.
Just bounces off his shield and just goes ricocheting off into the distance.
Alright, and then Mecha Guy
I'm gonna get as much.
It is, I used to be ahead this time, so it might be a bit more.
How high would Mecha Guy need to fly to go over these bushes?
You should need to clear at least 20 feet, so 25 feet, same altitude as you.
Sorry, can I just say as my free or bonus action, so I didn't use it, I'm going to just pick up my shit.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Can Mecha Guy move 30 feet, like, diagonal towards Atlas?
Going towards our first 30 feet, yeah.
Sick.
Wait. She can stand there on her feet there, but if she wants to go any higher, she's going to use some of her moves to actually go up.
Is there any way she can get where she'll be able to see it?
How much move does she have?
30.
30. So she can go 20 feet in the air and then, like where she is. I think she was here.
Yeah.
She could go 20 feet here, and she'd be able to see him.
We can't see him.
Oh, she does. Okay. And how far is he from her?
Sorry. Oops. 55 feet.
Alright, she's just gonna spend the last 10 feet of her movement. Yeah. That's it.
Alright. Alright. Alphas. He ricochets the guiding bolt from Harukai off his shield and turns his attention to you as he brings up his maul and he goes in for 3 attacks. Getting 16 on the first one. A 14 on the next one. And a 19 on the last one.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's showing a 20 with the cloak there.
Nice. Shouldn't give me a tip.
I made it.
As you, do you catch his last one on his shield?
Yeah, and I just like look over the shield and just glare smugly at it.
And you can just you look into the helmet and you can just see the faint dark glow of his unnatural eyes underneath the thick helmet. And you just hear the spikes rip out his shield as he radiates himself again. Dario.
I just give up. One of those.
Is that all you get?
I'm just gonna move 30 feet.
30 feet. Oops.
Sorry, Ibs.
Go on.
So I might dash through another 30 feet.
That's it? Alright. Kyle.
Yeah, I'm actually going to look behind me. Can I use my bonus action to suss out what the other group is on? The
You
cultists?
can't quite see him from where you are. Like, as you look on the map, there's bushes like surrounding you guys. So you're actually hidden from them and they're hidden from you guys. And remember, you're still half an hour away, so it's quite a distance that you're still away.
In that case, can I dash another 60 feet? I can't hear him 30 feet from here, can I?
He's within range, he's just out of your sight where he is.
Yeah,
So you can go 60 feet up there and he will be in sight.
okay. That's it though. That's all I'm going to do.
Alright. Thalian.
As the magic's going away from them, as they're dying, the magic's coming out of the armor. Does the armor loosen?
It does not. You tug at it and you just move the whole body. As every single plate is forged into them.
I want to see what they were.
It's like
under
They're just humans.
But as part of your last check though, like the bits that you do check, like this, in most parts the skin has rotted away. It's like
the armor is their skin.
yeah,
Gotcha.
like it's eaten away their flesh, and it's just the remnants of the soul. It's almost like animated armor.
How do they piss?
They
Yeah,
have
that
a
is-
animated willy that slides out. I don't know.
That's pretty good.
We should join chaos.
It's orange. What's good about that?
I was thinking more of a vacuum.
Right. I think I'm going to move. This way, I guess.
I think you can control yourself actually. Oh, you can control everyone actually.
Yeah.
Hit space when you're on.
Thank you.
You got this right.
Yeah, I'm taking it as a compliment.
4 of you guys against 1 guy. Sure you do.
I'll have him crush flowing. Maybe.
Alright, that's me.
Oh, that was a pretty good hit.
Top of the round. I thought. Oh, did I check against Spain?
Huh?
Did I have a check against Spain?
No,
or is
it's
that
off
one?
my concentration.
Oh, that's right.
Which
Which
he
is
should roll before against his attacks.
Oh,
misses
true.
it.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I read?
Does that? Oh, it's only when you take damage that you have to check for it.
Yeah. It lasts for a minute otherwise.
Yep.
Actually, he's not bloody, is he? This guy?
He is.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Alright, regardless, I might,
I didn't get this guy to fire away.
It lasts for a minute, so I think it's been 3 rounds, maybe?
This thing has a round counter. It's 4 rounds.
Yeah. But I think I did it
I think
in
it's
the first
something you
round.
won't be able to move, but I can move you that for.
Okay, I'll move that. I'll try to flank him at least. With my chances.
No, I mean, you don't have to. That's okay.
Alright,
I already got advantage on my attack speed with Xerxes.
cool. Well, maybe I can threat damage off you as well.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Athos, go ahead.
Oh,
sorry.
No, sorry, I doused you. That's it.
Alright, Athos.
Alright, can I even bounce off the map? Yep. Flanking with
You'll be able to, yep.
Hellion? Yep. Sweet.
I just gotta leave it there so I can see, but yeah, you do it as you circle round. He looks like from you to Thalion as he circles round with you and kind of stands like facing the way he's facing with his shield out to Thalion and his mace out to you.
Cool. Alright. I'm gonna take my attacks as apples. Getting a 21.
Okay, as you strike, the strike looks true, and at the last second, he lifts up his mace, and he catches he parries your strike on his mace.
It was a 22, sorry. I don't know if that makes a difference.
It adds, his AC is 20, but he's got the ability parry, and parry adds +2 to his AC.
I got a 22.
Okay,
It was a
so-
13 plus.
Damn it,
Okay,
Yeah, sorry.
that's alright.
Do you want to not do the parry then?
Sorry, so I'll say it's the reaction, so I'll say.
Cool. So it goes to parry, but I'm just too quick.
It was a fake.
Whoop. Dang, oh, good. 14 radiant damage.
14 points of radiant damage.
Holy
Shit.
guacamole.
You drive your spear, it's still a spear.
Yeah, so.
He misses with his parry, and yep. So he goes to like parry it because his
Yeah,
shield's
so
on this
as
side.
I see the parry coming, I'm actually gonna, for a split second, take the blade away. So it's just a staff, and his parry just goes through the head. And I'm gonna swing around and bring it back out and hit them.
And he catches him across the helmet, and there's just a deep gouge across, like cut through the helmet that's still shining white from the heat. You just see underneath the helmet, just blood starts pouring out from underneath the helmet as you cut into flesh as well. Go ahead, make a second attack.
Nice. I only get, yeah, I'm gonna do these like 6 attack next. Is that alright? If I put them out of order?
Yep, that's fine.
Yep, cool. So he gets advantage because he's flanking.
Yep.
No, we got like an 18, I think, or 16.
Misses. Cool.
And then after his second attack, sorry, that's a 19, that's a 17. I'm rolling so good. Yeah, it's over 20.
Yeah.
Over 22? What is it?
Well, it would have been 28.
28?
Yeah.
Holy shit, okay.
Holy cow.
Go ahead, roll the damage.
Really? Thanks, Jonathan.
This is
I
so
think
good,
it's
I mean,
9 points of
so
radiance.
How much?
9
9 points of
radiant damage.
radiant damage. Okay, how do you want to do it?
Holy cow. That was crazy.
Alright, so I'm going to do the first feint. Oh, wait, yeah, the feint, and then cock him across the head. And then as I pull back, Xerxes is used to fighting with me. So as I'm pulling back, he goes in for his gore, and I want him to like gore him straight through the chest, and like lift him up. And I'm going to do a tarantula, and I'm going to spin him above my head and lob off his head.
Ah, nice.
The head falls in the snow and rolls to your feet, Thalion, as blood just squirts out from his neck. And there's just a reek in the air as his flesh is like seared from the radiant damage.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's almost like the weight of a boulder with the helmet as it falls in the snow. And the body just like twitches for a little bit, and then just goes limp as the shield and his maul just falls to the ground. And you can feel on Xerxes, you can just feel the weight of this creature on Xerxes through all the armor. like all the armor and stuff he's wearing.
Oh cow. That was hefty.
Damn.
That was cool.
It's a good start. It's a good start.
That was a really good start. Yeah.
There's been a couple of times where we've started the game and Apple's been in a fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy cow.
Xerxes lowers his head and the body slowly slides off and just crashes into the ground, throwing snow around you guys as the last twitches fades away from his body. You look around at the carnage and the quick battle that you guys have been into, and you're all feeling a little bit more confident taking down these three. Maybe it's because of Kyla's firebolt, or you know, just having spent another night in this land, you just feel a bit more adept now to the atmosphere.
Do we almost feel like we leveled up? Or?
No, not that.
What's this? This guy with the shield. Is he any different from the other two that we killed, or is he the same? Same.
Same.
Okay.
So while we're here, can I, like, you said the shield and the mace, like the weapons and the shields come, like they do drop them. Are they usable? Are they heavy? Are they anything weird about them?
There's plenty of ruins and stuff etched into them.
Yeah.
And the other guys that you were fighting seem to have, like, you didn't quite get into contact with them, but a few of them did seem to have magical weapons. These just seem like normal weapons, so you definitely can use them. That they are heavy, so I would say you would need to meet like a certain strength criteria to wield them. But other than that, they are normal.
Anyone use the shield here?
I will not touch the tools of chaos.
Too heavy for me.
Can you smelt them down though? Can you use the material?
Could I smelt them down?
You probably could, but like it's a big ass heavy shield to be carrying around just for a bit of material.
Yeah.
No.
Are there any other like small things that got on like I could use?
You can check the last body if you want. They've got their armor, which like you can't quite remove off them.
Yeah.
But you can search the last body if you guys wanted to, see if you find anything.
Nah, I don't want to search a house body. It's gross.
I'll do a kip one here.
Alright, give me perception.
Check.
Perception.
Nope. Actually, just roll. Roll a d100.
Oh, D100. 54.
54, 54, 54. Alright, roll 66.
66.
66.
And that's how much silver pieces you find on him.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Nice. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16 silver pieces is what you find on him.
Awesome.
Do you want me to give you pieces or you going to put it in?
Yeah, I like having the pieces actually.
I'll go for you to break, so I just leave the chest.
That's right.
Alright, Brightbeak gives a screech as you're up in the air, still on his back. And he kind of turns his head to you, looking for more magic stones. You can see the whole time he was just distracted by the one that you ditched at, the Chaos Warrior.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna make 3 out and then just like toss one up in the air in front of me.
And you're like, whoa! You're like almost thrown out of the saddle as he like goes up a few feet, flies up and rips it out of the air. And then it does like a swirl, and as he crunches it, throwing magical stone shards just out of his mouth everywhere. Out of his beak.
You know, sooner or later you're gonna get so fat you can't fly.
What do you guys do?
Is there anything on fire? from the fireball?
No, the fire has died away. It hit just behind them, which is a bit more open snow. And it's just left a big muddy crater in its wake.
That takes care of that. Shall we? Is that what you said?
I was just going to say, I'm going to move up towards where we came from and check out the camp.
So,
We're still half an
but-
hour away.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you guys want to all move back onto the road, the path that you guys are taking?
Back to the original plan.
Stealthily approaching.
Yeah, with the help of Dario and Kyle. Yeah, so we want to stealth up to the camp.
How close do you guys want to get? Just so you can see weapons and see what's on them and stuff?
Wait, are we going to do our original plan where we're going to turn someone invisible and Dario's going to do his... That was the plan.
Yeah, probably not from here. We're still probably a bit far.
Yeah. No,
What I reckon is
How
maybe
long?
even if we break up a bit, but stay within distance of message, maybe. Right? Have two people sort of scout just in case they've got scouts.
I see. How long does pass without trace last week?
I think it's an hour.
Yeah.
Invisibility is an hour as well.
So let's get a bit closer so we've got a bit of time to make a search camp. Maybe 15 minutes and then cast it.
Yeah. Well, I thought this was going to be able to assist this.
I'm not
Message
still,
is only 120 feet, so if we're going to... I don't know.
still makes a difference, 120 feet. Good distance separation.
Yeah. So you're saying, like, we stay back a bit and
I'm
people go
thinking-
ahead?
The ones that are going to stealth maybe stay back, and the ones that aren't just sort of scout ahead in case there's trouble.
Why don't we all stealth? What do you
Because
mean?
only two people can be invisible.
Ah,
Yeah, and
Well,
Dario can only cast that on.
5 people, right?
Veil of Shadow, and each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you,
So we all get a...
Yeah, boy.
and concentration up to an hour.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, which makes a huge difference.
could all.
Sure. I still reckon send two people like maybe stealthy if they got scouts out.
Mhm.
Like even if it is 120
You're
feet.
still going to make people invisible?
I mean,
I have a +6 to stealth.
Because the idea is that we're going to try and see if Isabel's in there, right?
yeah. That's the plan. If I do invisibility, there's a concentration spell, so I can twin it, which costs more sorcery points, but I can only turn 2 people invisible.
Yeah. I think that's almost not going to be that helpful doing it. Twinning it, definitely do the invisibility, but twinning it, because even invisible people can't see each other, so how are they going to know which way they're going, right?
Message.
So one of them will be Kyla.
Maybe Dario because he's got high stealth.
Yeah, and you'll be like, hey, over here, over here.
Yep.
Oh,
Because what would the invisibility?
just imagine if we bump into each other or
So,
something.
I suppose we don't really need two people to go in. Do we?
we don't.
I think it's a good idea, but should pass without trace so you can become real stealthy, invisible, super stealthy, and then just see if Isabel's in there, because that's
Yeah,
what we're
yeah.
here for, right?
Because my minimum is 16 with the spell and my.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's do that.
I mean, that is practically invisible. right?
Yeah.
Like,
Even if I roll a 1,
He,
it's
he just
still
literally walks between them. Hey guys.
like
No.
you, Assassin's Creed blending.
yeah. What's that then?
Must have been the wind. Alright, let's do that.
So who we're sending?
Alright, unless then Dario.
Definitely not. Me.
Not
me.
Or Italian.
Yeah, you have like a disadvantage, just -10.
I got this.
I got disadvantage.
Actually, +5 and stuff.
What's your,
Scale man.
what's your stealth at?
What's up?
What's your stealth at?
+6.
+6. Alright, I send you.
So what does your invisibility give me?
Just, it's invisibility, that's it.
So they can still hear you, but they can't see you.
But because you're doing your spell, I can't hear you or see you, so
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I'm,
Considering he rolls well.
Oh no, doesn't your spell make it that they can't hear you?
that was one.
I think it just increases their stealth, right?
No, it makes it so they can't hear him. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So
A veil of shadows and silence radiate from masking you and your companion from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet, including you, has 10 plus bonus to dexterity.
That's insane.
Stealth checks can't be tracked except by magical means. The creature that receives this bonus leaves no tracks or other traces of its passage.
oh, that's awesome because we're in snow as well.
Yeah.
It's okay, so it's literally you're not there.
Well,
The only thing that
it's
can
still it's just a roll. I think it's under
Yeah.
20. You know.
I mean, like even
Let's
if
do
the
it.
roll.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
The thing is like if you lift up any tents or anything, that's yeah.
Alright, if I roll a 4, that's 20, like straight away.
Yeah, so if we move up 15 minutes in time wise, get 15 minutes closer, and then cast it just to give you maximum time because it's 15
On all
minutes.
of us as well.
On
so
all
we
of
can
us,
stop them with
yeah.
kills.
Move up 15.
One slight dilemma.
Um,
I have to roll a good chance, so hopefully I don't cast a fireball afterwards.
Alright, as soon as you cast a spell, someone kill it.
Just someone's holding a knife to his throat. Cast it.
and then heal again. Just like recovering 1 HP.
You just see like this blood drip onto this invisible hand.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's do that.
Alright.
Alright.
We're gonna stealthily approach the camp though.
Okay. So, you guys gather yourselves and head out. Harukai, are you still flying on Brightbeak?
Yeah, I will for a bit just to see what's ahead of us and if there are any other people like that are closer from the camp.
Alright. Being halfway away and you are already in the sky, you can see that there is no one else closer to you guys. If you are going to continue on Brightbeak, you will be spotted, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're.
Yeah, I'll go down. I just want to see if there's anyone else.
Okay, cool, awesome. All right, so you guys gather yourselves Harukai lands, and you continue back down, directly back down the river towards the west, where you guys heard the sound from. It's a 15-minute walk before you guys approach, and you can hear in the distance voices, movement, shuffling, calls.
I would say once we start hearing them, then maybe that's when Daria does the pass without trace.
All right, so moving off the river and kind of like hide behind the rocks and the rubble that line the actual river. You guys get together and Daria begin casting this spell.
Can you do that to Brightbeak as well?
Yeah, any creature.
All right.
So, how I do it is I actually had Harukai make this contraption for me.
Yes, no.
And it's like the shape of a grenade. And as I twist it, this fog
It
starts
explodes.
That's what I was
from
saying.
it. And then like as the cloud forms, it starts to circle all of us and kind of like
Nice.
Cling to us, yeah.
As this fog just clings to you guys, you like even 30 feet within each other, it becomes hard to see where each other are as you guys are just silhouetted in this dark fog that continues to pour out from Harukai's contraption.
Valiant's gonna pick up a branch just for safe measure and hold it in front of him.
Just saying that was like a collaborative project. Just that it's pretty cool, right?
I put my hand on Kylo's shoulder. I'm like, good job, Harukai. Good job.
I was just trying to shoot like fuck away.
Oh, and Xerxes.
Yeah.
All right.
That's so cool. That's so powerful.
Does it? But the fog disappears.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't. Yeah.
All right. So everybody roll stealth checks.
So everyone gets a plus 10.
Plus 10 to stealth.
And plus whatever you've already got on stealth.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20 and an 18.
25.
Hold up.
Oh, do we roll with it?
Oh no, this is disadvantage
I'm
for
rolling
me.
with this
Oh,
one.
oh. Yes, sir.
Why is rolling with disadvantage?
Because of the arm I've got.
Oh,
I got a 3.
Oh.
So I got 19.
I thought it was got a 16.
I got 25.
I got
27.
30.
What?
Branch.
I got 30.
You're basic.
I give you.
So X's got a.
Oh,
He gets a
oh,
-1.
right.
He got a 24.
Do I add anything? Oops. Do I add anything?
How come I got
Sorry, Alphonse, what'd you get?
Athel's got 16.
Harukai?
30?
Dali?
27.
Kyla?
25.
Dario?
19.
And what Xerxes get?
24.
Does Brightbeak have any modifiers?
Wait,
Uh,
sorry,
Brightly.
you made him invisible yet?
Is that now?
Yeah, we said when we can hear him, yeah?
Which one are you, Dario?
Stealth. He has
Over
plus
here.
3 to stealth.
That's that.
The half
Okay, so 27.
Alright, so I'm gonna reach into the misty cloud and put my
What did
hand
Xerxes get? Sorry?
on his shoulder. And then I'm going to.
Who's touching me?
I thought it was Dario. Dario? Which one are you again?
Over here.
Alright. So I'm gonna do the same thing but to Dario, and then I'm gonna find his inner magic and silence it, turning it invisible.
Sorry, you're turning
Dario invisible?
just Dario invisible?
Yes.
Okay.
Does it give him anything to his stealth?
I mean, no, the DM plays it off as that, but it's pretty much he's
I
invisible.
mean, you probably get some advantage.
He gets, yeah, it depends on how the DM plays it.
Do I roll?
As its second spell, so you'll have to, it's up to you, but
Meta magic. See if it surges. I mean,
60. Let's just hold up.
light magic.
No, you're good.
Sweet. That could have been really bad.
Alright. Alright,
so
off you go.
from where we are, how far away is the encampment?
No, I did not.
So about 15 minutes away from the encampment now.
What is that in 15 minutes? What is that in like meters?
So it would be like probably about a K away.
Okay.
What if Dario's really fast?
Hey, do you want to run? Or are you just going to walk?
Well, you could. You don't make sounds.
And so
and
you
don't
guys are
make
just
sense.
turning Dario in? Is that so?
Yeah.
Just don't die, would you?
I'll try.
Like, you can't message him.
I can't message him. No, not at all.
We'll move up.
Yeah, I
closer.
think let's all move
yeah,
up,
Yeah, move
yeah.
up closer to the edge of the camp.
Yeah,
But we won't
yeah.
enter the camp.
We're doing that.
Alright. So you guys still yourselves and move out all together as there's all this feeling in not you Athos, but the rest of you guys that have you finally reached, like thinking about this whole past year and what you guys have been doing, are you on the doorstep of saving your sister and finally getting her back? And
Athos only has 2 thoughts. What's he going to kill next? And what's he going to eat next?
nice. As that weight kind of settles with you guys, you move forward and sorry, let me just.
You get into combat and you're like, kill chaos and I eat fish. And I'm all out of fish.
Right.
This is good.
Right.
We are the same person.
Alright, you guys step forward, and as you bank around following the river and you follow around to the left, you guys stick as close as you can. Even though you're invisible, you still stick close to the rocks as the camp slowly comes into view. And this is what you guys see.
Stop.
Oh yeah.
This is good.
This fog's too thick.
So that's probably my fault.
What time of day
I
is
might
it?
have to use
It's currently
strong
12 p.m.
attributes.
I can produce a light out of my staff. It's too dark.
Well, you see, I've also got these flying light bulbs. Which are, I mean, I can make 4 of them, you can make 1 of yours. Not like it's a competition, but if it was,
Do we have light bulbs in this one?
I do.
Harry, he invented light bulbs.
Yeah.
But power hasn't been invented yet.
They're magic, right?
What the
Damn!
You guys see the bridge spanning across the waterfall, the frozen waterfall that's at the rear. And as you guys slowly round this corner, you just see almost a small army encamped underneath the waterfall. All the warriors you see there are white cloaked, and now that you can see them, Thalian, you're sure that it's the same cloaks and sigils that the Hand of Sigma was wearing. The only difference now is atop of any sigils of Sigma, the 8-pointed Star of Chaos has been sprawled across it in blood. It's been drawn onto their faces, it's been carved into their exposed arms, and like the Chaos Warriors, they're just adorned in ruins of chaos, etched into their skin and etched all over their white cloaks.
Where are we? Down there, where Atlas is?
Yeah, you're not quite there yet, but I just have to put one to give you guys a view. As you guys watch, the Occolites converse among themselves, some scouting, keeping a lookout, others just talking amongst themselves, trying to keep warm. All carrying weapons, mostly mauls, clubs, but majority of them also have crossbows, either in their hands or strapped to their back. It looks like they look a lot more armoured and weaponized since you guys last saw them, and it looks like they would have to have some sort of patron that bought them all these weapons and armed them.
Can I see if the acolytes, if any of them resemble to the acolyte that,
The one that you guys left?
the one that saw me that one time?
The only one that you guys left alive?
No, he died.
Well, how do you mean? Who resembles?
The one that saw me when I was invisible.
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
They're like, and none of them seem to be the same worship. Like none of them are adorned under Tzench. They're just adorned under Chaos.
Okay.
So you're not really sure. Like it's going to be hard to be like, yeah, that guy can see us as well.
I'm gonna wander it. Even though you're invisible, those acolytes may have some means of knowing where you are.
Well, if I get into trouble, I'll try and figure something.
It's as you look into the, where it kind of comes down to the waterfall, you can see it's quite densely packed, and obviously they're not standing exactly where they are moving around and stuff like that. Even though you are invisible and super high stealth, it's going to be pretty hard for you to walk past and through them without bumping anyone. It is possible, but the DC is going to be very high.
What's the DC?
I'm not going to tell you, but it's going to be high. Like, as these guys are moving around, talking, laughing, you're almost funneled into, it almost funnels down into this, and to the waterfall.
Sorry, this is the waterfall, the bridge is the waterfall.
That's the bridge, this is the waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
And there's the opening there, which you can see people coming in and out. The opening is only 5 foot wide. Correct.
And we're walking on the river.
And you guys are on the river.
Should we perhaps climb to the banks a bit away from a higher altitude? It looks like they're mostly gathering in the center.
But he needs to get through the opening. Something like
Good
that.
job, Glenn.
I'm going to rip a part of cloth and I'm going to dip it into one of my oil flasks. Maybe this could be the signal. Set this on your arrow and light it on fire and shoot up
He's going to be underneath the waterfall. Like,
underneath the waterfall.
there's a cave, like the one that you guys saw Mikhail. Yeah, there's a system of caves underneath the waterfall.
Okay.
I have a proposition. What if we cause a distraction and extract a number of them out, making it easier for you to make your way through?
I'm pretty good with fireworks.
But that's a lot.
Even your 12 before you start call out and mimic human vocabulary.
I think I got something better than a mimic.
Some form of distraction.
I think that's a good idea.
Unless you think you can make it work through on your own.
Or it wouldn't do any harm. But maybe I'm thinking.
He walks out there and starts
Takes
attacking
you on.
people.
Maybe I'm thinking.
Throw jump.
Yeah, oh yeah, because you don't think, you just do.
Natural Italian bullshit.
What if you did do the stone and you tie it to an arrow that can be shot, say, I don't know, 600 odd feet?
Well, he's gonna be under a waterfall.
No, before he enters as the distraction. So,
No, I've got plenty of distractions.
okay.
Alright, so
I'm gonna start setting up.
you
Alright, as you do that, you're going to get ready to go in, yeah?
Yep.
Well, remember, we don't have his time.
Yeah.
Like, the spell's already cast.
Yeah.
I've got an idea while that's happening.
So you've there's already 15 minutes that have passed. Because you
45
can't-
minutes.
I wouldn't cast invisibility until.
I'm talking about Darius spell.
Yeah, what's supposed to
Can I say I cast invisibility when he leaves? Because I wouldn't cast it yet.
What if us three, in the meantime, Harakai set up distraction, you're getting ready to get in? What if we scale this and try to take out a small group that we can maybe use their armor, their clothes, things like that, if we needed to sneak in? Or if we needed to get in?
That
I am a 7-foot lion man. Do you honestly think I could wear these garments?
yeah.
And even if it could, you're
we're
half
not.
orc and Leon and he's a dwarf. The only
There's
one that
no
would.
helmets or anything?
No, they're just in white tattered clothes.
okay.
And they're all humans.
And
All ones
cats.
you just see.
So the other one that
We didn't be you.
would just an invisible cloak.
Yeah.
If
So,
Let's not think about it too much, let's just do it.
I'm
That's what we get into it.
gonna start making my way in, I guess.
You're gonna try and make your way to the cave?
What I'm going to do first is I'm going to cast Catapult, and I'm going to catapult 3 magic stones into the air that I've imbued with magical tinkering, so they're all going to glow. One's going to glow red, one's going to go blue, and one's going to go green. And then I'm going to catapult them into the air as magic stones, and then they're going to explode. As like a firework type effect.
Okay, what are you trying to do? Because they're just all gonna look up at them? Like, what are you hoping that would happen?
I'm just trying to draw them out some sort. Because
Can you do like a green light? Yeah, you're showing them the
No,
next objective.
I can do a constant green light, I don't think.
Can you give me a magic stone that says something?
would it be
You know what?
easier to sneak
I was
in
gonna
with
charge.
right?
Darling meeting.
Come on, Tinker.
I'm going to set up my cannon, and then I'm going to, I'm assuming over here-ish, this way, and I'm going to send the cannon this way, and I'm going to get it to shoot at the cliff face.
Okay.
And then I'm going to send Makagaya off in a similar direction, and she's gonna have a couple recordings of Harakai yelling, I guess.
Okay. Well, you guys can try whatever you want, but again, you guys can. What you can see on the map is the amount of people that are out there. You don't know how much are currently in there. They're not stupid enough to just send everybody.
Yeah.
These are humanoid creatures like you guys. They would. If you're trying to draw everybody out, it's not going to work. If you're trying to thin them out a little bit, like some people would leave, you know, they'll send some people, they're not going to leave the camp undefended.
Yeah.
How about like,
Speaking outside here as a meta, if I do speak in, I do have silent image and other means of distraction if I maybe get caught. Do you have anything that might help you out?
I got this. I hold my bow at length.
alright, how about like literally we just make ourselves seen because we're not going in there, right? See what's gonna happen. And then that's a Dario.
There's like
See
50
how many
tools.
there is? Yeah.
We'll run away.
No, you're not gonna outrun them. They'll got crossbows.
I'll outrun them, I'm mounted.
For you.
Yeah, you guys stay hidden if you want. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and
and
I'm
that's
flying.
Dario win.
I'm flying as well.
Mm.
I was gonna say, what if you send your flying beast in, you know, disturb the camp?
What about if you send your flying beast in,
Does it
put a,
die? I don't die.
yeah, like do a fire breath
You can
and
fly
then
out.
fly out.
Yeah.
You can't control what he does, but you know,
I mean-
send him in.
Can I put like explosives in his feet so when he flies he can like drop them as well or something?
Probably the best bet, yeah.
Or like set up like a little satchel on him and
I could. That'd be 2 separate actions. I think.
that's 12 seconds.
Oh my gosh, but look at how many shots will get shot at you.
I reckon that's your best bet.
Mm.
But we're gonna sacrifice it? Cause like,
no,
we're
it
not
doesn't necessarily
sacrificing
fight, you can fly
it's
away.
gonna die.
You don't know. But I reckon that's the best distraction.
It's the best and the most riskiest, but it is the
I think the
best.
most riskiest is you guys causing distraction.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not up for that.
What if they don't attack at first? They're like, hey, let's, do you want to share our camp? Fuck. I don't know. Alright, do something.
Let's
Alright, what are we doing?
Okay, Haruka's gonna fly backflip into
Do
not
we-
into the
okay.
camp, but up high enough that they can see it.
Do we need a
No such
distraction?
thing to me.
Just circle and dive in, you know.
Are you going to be on his back or are you just going to stand by
They
himself?
said before that they're going to see him.
Oh, how far away are we now?
Now you're probably about 300 meters off the edge of this map.
So they would be able to shoot us or not?
Yeah, crossbow's got. They would be able to like. You'd be able to find cover from where you guys are, but they would be able to shoot you.
Yeah. Get it, Carly? Actually, alright. It's gonna be good.
Okay. Yep. Am I doing it? I don't want to do it.
Let's go!
No, don't rush him. Think about it, because this is going to be. This is like. There's a lot of people here.
Alright, first of all, can Dario get up on the bank?
You guys would have to go back because you guys are like in the river now. Like the cliffs are too high for you guys. You would have to circle back and find somewhere to climb up and come back around.
Very good spell's coming.
How high are the cliff faces?
They're currently 15 feet above you guys.
That's not too bad.
I could cast jump on Dario, which triples his jump distance.
Sure. Yeah, set them up. I think that's the second way to go. And then go dodge these guys, but yeah, I'm still gonna go in, which is the scary part. But
Now these guys, are they like patrolling? Are they actually moving?
They
and
are.
Stuff?
Yep. You can see the ones on the bridge are like have crossbows in hand, loaded, and they're looking out down the river. And all along the cliff is the same thing. The ones underneath, like the ones at the front are more guarding. The ones behind them are more in kind of conversation and moving around. And you can see them moving supplies in and out of the cave and things like that. You know, setting up more barricades. I can see them bringing in wood, sharpening stakes and stuff like that. Actually setting up in the camp. Yeah.
Can you see any explosives in the camp? Like gunpowder barrels or...
but
Actually, that's a good point. What about the encampment and stuff?
The encampment is all underneath.
All
They're
underneath.
camped underneath.
So if we find something we can light up to cause a distraction.
it's in the.
You can try, but again, like, what are you going to like? They're just going to put it out in front of them. You know, like, what?
It's not gonna draw him out.
Alright, I think still sending Dario in. I'll gear him up with some rocket boots so he can get it up to the bank.
I'm going to say you guys are 20 minutes in now.
And then I guess we'll try and cause a distraction. Right? Right?
Right.
Okay.
Alright.
Like this one better.
Try these on. And Haragai's gonna give you the attachment he's got on his boots, which make them like rocket boots.
They're a bit slow.
Then Justin will just hit, and Haragai's gonna go and like alter like a few things on it. It should work.
Are you in full HP?
Oh, yeah.
That's not fun.
Do they suit me?
Not as much as they suit me, but good enough.
If my father could see me there.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. You going in?
Yeah, I'm going in.
Alright, so where are you going? So you're going to jump up onto the cliffside?
So like, I'm guessing it still wouldn't be possible to just kind of hug the cliff face.
It would be, but if you're trying to get into the cave entrance is only 5 foot wide, and there's people all in that, where you can see them on the river, they're all walking around stuff. So it's going to be hard, it's possible, but it's going to be hard for you to walk past without knocking into anybody.
How many rolls would I have?
You have to wait and make one sort of check to get to the cave entrance.
If it's just one, that's not too bad.
Alright, roll it, let's see what happens.
So wait, are you jumping up on the cliff, or what are you doing?
I'm just gonna make my way. Can I do a perception check to find out if there's like any route that would best help me?
Go ahead.
14.
The safest option would definitely to be come up onto the cliffs and then walk back down where you can see the ground goes back down.
Yeah.
And then trying to get back into the cave from there. That's going to be, because you can jump onto the cliff, circle around them, and then come through them where there's the least amount of traffic. But again, that entrance is only 5 foot wide. And then you don't know what's beyond there.
There is a lot of risk involved.
How long
We
was
won't be able to talk to him, so we'll just go, what happened to him?
How could message?
Nah, that's too far, okay?
Unless you guys move up to the edge of the map, I think it was 120 feet from the edge of the map. Oh, no, yeah, you wouldn't even be able to reach them. To the edge of the map, about halfway is 120 feet. Do you guys see my thing?
I mean,
What if we send Kaido in as and you pretend to be like a chaos acolyte? And be like, follow me, your next challenge is this.
Bring it in, enough of the jokes, bring it in. You're, like, remember that there's possibility of finding your sister here.
Does anyone have a discharge kit or anything?
No,
The acolytes.
what about if we cut this down? What's this?
They're human and they're just dressed in white.
Do they? Are they like does Nietzsche where they had like actually that might work if I remember my hand.
Can we cut this? Is that like rocks or something? That would be pretty annoying for him. Well, what if we smash the bridge? Is there any way that you could use your cannon to smash the bridge?
nah. It's only got 150 foot range, unless we just really
I think Bloom take the path because they're a lot thinner up here, and then it's just that check going through is going to be tough, and then when he's inside. But let's get him in there.
Alright.
I might twin invisibility.
So you done it? Cool. Let's spend enough time here. Let's do it.
Alright,
What, do you
so
think
wait, tell me
someone's
what's
follow
happening.
I'm gonna take
If
the
his
path
sister's in there.
to the less people. Like,
Okay, so you're gonna jump up and then you're gonna.
Sure, no.
No idea.
Um,
So dumb.
hang on, Dario. Just give me 3 minutes. Oh, give me 5 minutes. I just need to
Okay.
suss out something, and I'm going to cast Twin Invisibility first.
So there's meta magic in that.
Yes.
Alright, you're good. So it's 25 minutes in now.
We're gonna go. Can I? Well, everyone's discussing what's happening, and I'm invisible and silent. Can I walk off from the group?
Yep, you can do whatever you want.
Yep. I just gotta know. I can't send Dario. If I could just find out right now. I'm gonna unravel my hand.
Oh my god.
And this is away from everyone. What is his name?
Asmodeus.
Okay, I've unraveled it. Does it look the same as I saw it before? I'm gonna open my hand.
Master!
Yeah, don't call me. I shouldn't be doing this, but I can't help.
Tell me, Master, what is on your mind?
Isabel. Is she here?
The hand gives you a sickening grin, and it's absolutely repulsive with the purple bloated lips, the sharp teeth and the no eyes, and it grins at you for a second. She is.
At this location? Underneath the waterfall?
Yes.
Shoot. Oh my god! She's actually here! I gotta say that. What's the best way to get it? Tell me. The cultists, why are they here?
They hold your sister hostage. And they work for the one they call Cesano.
Oh,
Shoot.
is he here too?
It is not here.
That doesn't. What's the best way to get him?
There is only one way in.
Ask better questions. It's the waterfall. Like, be more precise.
I'm just gonna leave.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
I rolled before. Do you want to re-roll it?
No, if you've rolled right, tell me what it is.
It was 33.
33. Okay. So, as you guys watch, you see Dario squat down and leap unnaturally high up onto the cliffs. And as you fly through the air, you just touch the edge of the cliff.
Well, he's invisible. You can't see him.
Okay.
He
You
twins
catch
himself.
the edge of the
Have
cliff.
you cast it?
Yeah, he twin.
I twinned it.
Oh,
He's invisible as well.
You catch the edge of the cliff, and as you like land, you just feel your heart pounding as you just look around. And the other clients haven't seemed to notice you.
alright. When he jumps up that side, sorry, I know he's stealthing. I'm gonna start climbing up this side.
Climbing up where, sorry?
Sorry. This
Okay.
side.
So you're not invisible though?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
This kid.
I'm gonna ask my hand if he can guide me in sneaky. If that's a thing he can do.
I cannot help you with that, master.
That's it for now. I'm just gonna close it. And I'm gonna go in myself. I'm gonna.
Sorry, he yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap it back up. Okay. Can I message Dari from where I am?
You're a bit too far. Because you would have to go on like a distance so they didn't have to can hear the hand.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in after Dario.
Alright, so I need a stealth check from you and a athletics check as well.
What the hell are you doing? And where's Kyler gone?
Should I do?
I mean, everyone's gone rogue, so do
I-
whatever you want. Man.
I could charge head on.
Don't do that. Don't. No. Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Xerxes is dying.
24 for stealth and 20 for
If
athletics.
it's dying, you should use cure wounds.
24 for stealth and 20.
I rolled,
Teamwork, guys.
I rolled
Oh,
27 for stealth, and for athletics, I rolled 8, but I'm gonna use Tide of Chaos.
27 for stealth.
Yeah.
And what else are you on?
I rolled 8, but I'm gonna use
Full up.
for athletics.
Why are you rolling
No, that was
athletics?
me.
Oh, I thought you said okay, never mind.
Oh, no.
Alright. Dario.
Yep.
You circle around the acolytes that are on guard up there, and there's plenty of room for you to go around, and then make your way to the edge of where it starts going down, and head down. There's a couple of moments where you just stop as the acolyte down, you can see like an acolyte coming up, and you hug the wall and just let him pass you. And he doesn't seem to notice you as he just starts walking up there, crossbow in hand, and just shouts out to the acolyte in front of him. You make it down underneath the bridge, and there's another couple of minutes of waiting before the path is clear, and then you start. Do you want to head in? Okay. You hug the wall, and you quickly make your way in.
Nice.
The entrance, it's about a 15-foot tunnel before it opens up into about a 30-foot clearing that has 3 different tunnels that just worm off underneath. Which one do you want to take?
So there's 3.
There's 3 different ones.
Can I do a perception check?
For...
So I can see if I can see anything down any of the tunnels.
Okay, go ahead. Alright. Carla, so what are you doing? You're just heading straight?
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going straight in. Whatever I can determine, like the best, safest route would be. But also, like, I'm trying to rush it a little bit.
Okay. Alright, so you're a bit more fanatic in your movements as you're dodging quite a few people. With that, you don't manage to bump into anyone, but there's a few close calls as you pass right next to acolytes and they like stop and they like look behind them as they just feel just soft breeze as if someone's walked past them, but nothing, you know, they don't pick up on anything. You continue to dodge the acolytes who are just sitting around and talking, and you also make it to the entrance as you see there's currently the 2 there are back there in the entrance having a chat.
You got these guys?
Yeah.
Is there a way past them?
It's only a 5-foot wide entrance, so you can't currently make it past them. You just have to be a little bit patient, or you can push past them if you want. But they would feel you like pushing past them. The entrance is only 5 foot wide.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm going to do a minor illusion. And what's the best way to do this? And I'm going to put an illusion. Sorry, come back to me.
That's right, let's think about that. Brandon, you managed to scale the wall easily, finding plenty of footholds in the rubble, and it's a short 5-minute struggle before you're at the top. You crest you come up right next to one of the feet of one of your acolytes as he just looks around, crossbow in hand, before slowly moving off to another position. Where do you want to go from here?
Okay, so can I just quickly, so I can see his feet, he's moving away. Is any of the others in this group sort of looking in his direction?
Yeah, they're all right next to him, looking pretty much over you, down the river. He has moved away though, like you do have plenty of room to get up there.
And this is just...
Are you invisible? Oh no, you're not invisible. Yeah.
But I don't leave any tracks or something else.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah. Okay. But they're all pretty close as they are there, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll tell you what I wanted to try and do. Tell me if it's possible, but I wanted to try and sort of maybe pick off one or two and slowly make my way through them, but I don't know if I can, if they're going to stay that close. I know they were moving, but I don't know if they're...
These ones are posted on guard, so they're not necessarily patrolling. They're more they are moving around in that area.
Yeah, but they're more...
Yeah, they're more watching down the
If
river.
that's the case, then I want to try and get from behind them, and if they're looking out towards the river, sort of try and make my way around the back of them, closer towards this group. Closer towards this group, but taking a wide sort of approach slowly around them.
You climb up and you start making your way there. You look behind you, there's no tracks in the snow, and acolytes have no perception that you're there, as they just chat amongst themselves. I hate the fucking cold. Why has he got us posted here anyway, looking after this little bitch? Who knows? He pays well though. You move off, and the conversation continues in kind of similar fashion as you circle around them.
Cool.
What are you doing, Carl? Oh, sorry, what was your perception check?
16.
16. You can't really tell. There looks like there's been a lot of traffic down all of them. So you can't really, you have no real idea which is going to be the right direction. And it looks like, from what you can tell though, it's an extensive cave system underneath it. It goes much deeper and much more extensive than the one that you saw Mikhail at.
Alright, I'll go down the middle one.
Okay. Give me another stealth check.
Come on.
Oh, I should have plus.
Do I roll with advantage being?
Yeah.
Oh. 26.
Still.
Right, and you guys are 35 minutes into the spell now.
Can I do a wolf's howl, perhaps behind, like in this upper general direction, to see if that would lure them out?
You can, if you want, but there's plenty of wolves in Norscan. There's more dangerous things. Like you've seen more dangerous things than wolves.
Okay, I would like to mimic the sound of one of the more dangerous things I've seen. All I remember is the watch.
Again, keep in mind, it's not gonna like lure everybody up. Like if you're doing
I
it
just
up
need
there,
these
the probably the ones that are up there are gonna go look at it. Like these guys are just having a chat here. It does look like they'll eventually move off. It's whether or not you want to.
What are they chatting about?
They're chatting about when Susano is going to come back, and where they're going to move off to next. They don't. He hasn't told them where they're going to move off to next, but they reckon it's somewhere back into the Empire.
Did they mention when Susano's going to move back, or
They haven't
come
said
back?
anything about him coming back.
Okay. I am going to. Now, is there anything like these rocks over here? Do they look crumbly?
But they're fairly loose. Yeah.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand,
Mm-hmm.
and are they directly underneath, or
Like, what are you going to try and do? Like pick one up and drop it on them or something?
pretty much?
Okay, trying to kill it because you can only
No.
pick up a 5 pound. You can only pick up 5
10
pounds, 10 pounds.
Not trying to kill them, but trying to like, I don't know, see if they'll make them walk off.
Okay, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. Alright, Dario, so you make your way down the middle path, and it's a longer, much narrower tunnel, and it's about close to about 80 feet before you reach the end of it. At the end of it, it opens up into another larger opening, where another tunnel connects to it. You can get probably one of the original ones that you saw connects back up to it. And then there's another 4 different tunnels that branch off that one. In this particular opening, there's a whole bunch of like supplies, weapons. There's a few bedrolls laid out with a few acolytes in there that are currently resting. And a quick tally in your head, you reckon you've reached about close to about 40 to 50 acolytes now.
Just come back.
Inside, other than the ones
Total,
outside.
sorry.
Sorry. I rolled 2, and then I did Tide of Chaos, and I rolled 2 again, so I got 7.
So I got a meta magic thought, or
No,
Oh, no,
no, that's a cantrip.
This is 10.
No, that's what's like
you send Mage Hand up. It grabs one of the rocks, and as it pulls it off, you see it slip out of its grasp, and the rock just falls behind him, and just bounces off on a rock, and then just falls in the side. They turn and look at it, turn and look up, before turning to each other again, just continuing their conversation.
Interject too much here, but Mage Hand is something that's visible.
Yeah.
Is it?
There
Okay.
is invisible mage
Yeah,
hand later. Yeah.
I think that's the Aki.
I think it's transparent. I can see it.
Okay. Well, regardless, they didn't see it. Unless you Kyle's probably smart enough to dispel it. I'm assuming as soon as the rock slips out.
It's that little.
Darling, you've made it around, and
If you can reach me, I can
you
twin another.
you've made it behind that group that you've come to. And these guys,
I'm doing good so far.
there's 4 of them in conversation.
Just thinking what's the trouble with, I don't know how we're going to help.
Excuse me.
And it's similar conversation to the other ones.
And these guys were personally guided, they look more like they're just.
Posted on card as well. What is Hurricane Athos doing?
Can I?
Just see what happens. If they attack us, let's run away with both on animals.
It's never ends well.
Sorry?
It's never ends well.
Is it worth a shot?
Yeah, let's do it.
Shall I speak with you?
I mean, you're really good with the whole I hate chaos thing, so I think you should.
What about fuck me? It's at a disadvantage.
Are we trying to lure them out or pretend to be one of them? Because either way, I'm bad at talking.
Alright. I'm gonna do. Let's how far away from the header?
You're 300 meters off the edge of the map.
Okay, so can we get into range where they can see us like, openly, but still in a range where they can't shoot us?
They can like being at the edge of the map, you would be in range of most of them. Like they've got crossbows, but you don't know what else they've got as well.
Could you roar
Yeah.
through the valley?
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to roll, I was going to use thaumaturgy to bring my voice up to 3 times.
Okay, so you want to be
outside of their
seen?
range. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Just before this though, I'm going to feed Bright Beagle Potion.
As soon as he sees it, he just like tries to snap it away from you. As you kind of like, and then toss it to him. You give it to him, and he just eats it along with the glass, and you just hear it shatter in his mouth. And then you can see as he opens its mouth, the liquid in the glass itself just gets dissolved into a void, and he heals whatever.
Cool.
So he's currently on 26 HP if you want to track his HP.
Yeah. Oh, that was max healing. That was 10 points of healing.
Nice.
So now he's on 36.
26, yeah.
I don't know if that did anything, but it's not for the best.
Contestants.
There's a silence that falls across the camp as they all turn and face you. You can hear the ones that haven't cocked any crossbows cock them, and bolts immediately go in as everyone turns. Everyone on the bridge and everyone around you steps closer towards the cliff.
If these guys get distracted, I'm gonna go straight.
They start moving off towards the rest, so you can go in.
Although the goal of this contest is for us to eliminate each other, I would, at this time, postpone that for a conversation with your leader.
And what is it that you want?
To come to an arrangement to better both of our chances.
They look at each other, the one that spoke, as the rest start to move up and form some kind of line blocking off.
Yeah. I don't. I'm clearly visible, but I'm not making any aggressive actions or trying to approach any further.
You're on Xerxes still?
Yes, the one's
Just from my perspective, as they start to move closer, I'm assuming they're all looking in the direction of Athos. I want to try and sort of come across the bridge.
Across the
slowly
bridge?
behind them.
Okay, no worries. Crossbows raised, they make that line.
Do you remember Eiffel?
Yeah.
Okay.
They make that line, looking to each other, and then you see him signal to one of the guys, and one of the acolytes turns around and goes running back towards.
Tell your leader, Ivor, old friends have approached.
How do you know? I was good.
Well, I'm just assuming.
His name's Ivor.
Like it's a shot in the dark.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it, but I thought that might
Okay.
interest them more.
Oh, sorry, make a persuasion check.
Can I use guidance by saying, his name's Ivor?
You can. Alright, Dario, so which way, what are you doing?
Can we do another perception check? You get
Go ahead. With that same check, you can easily get behind them with them all now
13.
distracted.
4.
4? It's hard to tell. Same thing, they've all got a lot of traffic, and it seems beyond those, like the shorter tunnels that you look through, seem to open up into more tunnels and more
I
directions.
just for guidance.
I thought you said you rolled 4 for stealth. So what?
That's not a
Carl, what are you doing? You make it in. Again, it's a 15-foot tunnel, opens up into a 30-foot room, and then there's 3 separate
Okay,
tunnels.
so find this one.
Is there people around me?
Not currently, no.
I'm gonna unravel my hand once again.
But you hear like you've heard Thalian Athos outside, and you can hear somebody approaching.
Would I have enough time to ask which direction?
You'd probably be safer to let this guy pass first.
Can I pick which way I go so my choice isn't influenced by?
Yep. Good idea. Which way do you want to
Um,
go? So 4 tunnels.
How far away is Dario from me actually?
You don't know. You don't even know he's there. You don't know he's there. And he doesn't know you're there.
I'll go. Sorry, not the one all the way on the left. I'll just say the one on the right of that one.
Okay.
Sorry, it's like.
Come on, sorry.
Come on.
Right, what are you doing?
Ugh,
You
that's
the
fine.
footsteps are approaching,
9, 6,
and you can hear someone coming in.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay. But yeah,
So I got 25.
for your stealth.
Yep. And as soon as I enter the room, I want to like hide behind a barrel so I'm not in anyone's walking.
Okay. That works. Alright. He goes past you, and you can see, as he runs past you, you can see him take the right tunnel. Do you want to speak to the hand? Okay.
Which way is she?
Why should I tell you, Master? You have been cruel. You have let the Lion Man burn me.
Very good.
I didn't have a choice. He burnt me also.
Make a perception check.
Maybe if he doesn't like you, he'll leave.
Maybe.
Like Samus.
Persuasion.
Yep.
10.
Asmodeus does not feel like speaking to you anymore, Master.
Oh,
Silent treatment.
even your own hair doesn't like it.
There's no roll response for him. What are you guys doing?
What are the people doing? Are they-
Sorry, you've seen someone run inside, and then it's just a staring contest now.
Okay.
Do you want to wait for them to come back out?
I will get off Xerxes and I'll start sort of patting him down, like looking as casual, like all these guys got their arrows pointing at me, or like sort of thing.
Okay.
And trying to look as harmless as possible at the same time. But
Have you brought Brightbeak with you?
Yeah, I'm on Furby.
Okay. They're all more of them are eyeing off Brightbeak and Harukai than they are yourself.
Alright, just kind of seeing the awkward like.
And you see Brightbeak just eyeing everybody else off, and he's clearly looking for something else to do.
Are we meant to wait for them to come?
Alright.
yes.
You're on the bridge behind them. Do you want to continue going, or are you just going to hold in the bridge?
If I get to this side, sorry.
Yep.
If I get to this side, can I? The only way down, really down here, is to climb, right?
You can climb down, or you can come back around and take that.
This round.
Yep. So
So
you
come
come.
back around this
come
way,
around
and
and
then
take
come
it
around
around,
here. Yeah. These guys, where would they be nowish?
More exactly, pretty much where they are now. But at the edge of that, crossbows held high, aiming down the ravine, down the river,
All right. For now, I'm gonna hold
on the bridge.
on the bridge behind them.
Yep.
I'm sort of crouched down, but can I ready an action if something goes south?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let's say if an arrow gets loosed, I want to kick the closest one off the bridge.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, but you're in there by yourself. You're not gonna take them all on.
Oh god.
All right.
I'm gonna come back towards you guys if I need to.
Through the rest of them.
Or you can fly and get me.
All right. It's about 2 minutes before you see the one that ran inside slowly walks back out with another 5 acolytes and another figure that is a bit more elaborately dressed. He looks like there's no white robes on him, and he's more donned a black leather robe that completely covers him and has a high collar that comes up behind him. It looks expensive, and you can tell he's feeling himself as he walks towards you guys. And as he does,
Is that him?
the acolytes part.
Is that him?
It is in fact Ivor.
He dresses well. Not my colour.
He wasn't this stylish last time. He's got an upgrade.
What are you doing first of all?
Alright.
So you just
So the way that I see it,
and it looks like it has been a conversation. I do want to move ahead.
Okay, no worries.
So I'm not going to stay here till
Oh shoot.
Okay, sounds good. Yep, come.
I'm going to attempt to talk to it one more time. I'm going to say, the way that I see it, we're both in a dangerous situation. And if I die, you die as well. See if I get a reaction.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I wonder if this guy is Nick.
Which good?
You don't think so?
I think Mikhail's will fail. Like, Mikhail
This guy's.
is petty just beneath him.
Yeah.
I got 26. I mean, sorry, not 26. I got 16.
Maybe this is where he's going.
No response from him again. There's like a twitch of the mouth, like he wants to say something but doesn't speak.
Alright. Alright. I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to take a leap of faith or a ditch effort and I'm going to go to the one that the guy just walked in.
Go right, okay.
I'm going to go right.
No worries. And how is it that you know me?
Myself I do not. But my companion here
He looks
claims
you
he
up and
has
down.
crossed paths with you before. In a little town called, what was it called?
Seaborn.
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 You have come a long way, Master Wolf. I see.
Is he near us or am I still booming my voice?
He is walking towards you guys as he's shouted this out, as he's still walking towards you guys. He's now stopped, and you guys are about 100 feet away from each other. 15 acolytes also move up behind him.
Nice to see ya. Ivor.
I always knew destiny was fated to bring us back together.
Right. Looks like we're both chaos people now.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. That's terrible.
It would be deception actually.
That's deception, sorry, yeah. 7?
Yeah.
He smiles at you, a charming grin. I think not, friend.
You're right. We are here to cause as much havoc to the forces of chaos. But on this hour, we really wish to engage in a conversation.
I'm listening, and I'm curious to see what you have to say.
Go on.
Well, weird. You know, is a weird up for.
Did you kidnap his friend's daughter and currently hold her hostage?
Right. That one.
Izzy, or otherwise known as Isabella.
He looks at both of you, the same charming grin on his face still. And why would I tell you this?
Yes, good point.
Well,
Just trade. You're
We have-
pretty rich, right?
we have
I was gonna suggest our part.
many things to
The
trade.
rich guys in there.
We do.
I'm not rich.
Do you have a personal attachment to this hostage of yours, or is it merely work? We would offer you more for our life.
You would. And how much would you offer me? And my brothers, of course. As he points behind him now, the close to 50 acolytes gathered behind him.
Yeah, we're
As
gonna-
a rough estimate, how much would Paradise Aether Gold canister be worth? Not the actual Aether Gold, but the canister.
The cannon itself, probably, because the canister was made out of ethical,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Probably like a good 8,000 at least.
Well, there's this. You could at least get 10,000 for this on the surface.
Maybe second check. Alright. Carla, you take the right path and it opens up to a smaller room with two different tunnels again. The room itself has a few supplies in there. There's no one currently in there. And then there's the two separate tunnels. Which way do you want to go?
It's 50-50 at this point. I'm going to
You've got two choices, people.
Right.
Go right. Okay.
Which way did you go?
Are you doing anything, Dorian?
I will investigate what I saw.
Sort of metagaming, but have you been mapping your direction? I mean, I know you're a good tracker, but you need to get back out.
Yeah, I've got the basic GS.
Alright.
He's lost.
He's lost.
Yeah, I've lost.
What'd you get?
12.
10,000 split across 100 is not much now, is it?
100.
Well, what was your boss gonna offer you?
Why are we having this conversation?
I have a question. If this contest is to choose one ever chosen, then how is it that you have a force of 100? Will you fight each other for the title? I'm just trying to win time. Like, literally, I'm just trying to keep
Alright, make the
distracted.
deception check.
Can I move any closer to the entrance? Like,
Okay, and do you want to do what it's for?
yes.
Will we explain that? Yep. Do you want to climb down or do you want to go around?
Which would be less likely for me to get caught?
Honestly, probably climbing down at this stage.
I'll do that because I've got pretty good athletics.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Oh, what, sorry?
Athletics check.
15.
He sighs, looks behind him. Kill them. But bring me the bird. And turns around and starts walking back.
Alright.
Roll initiative.
Oh shit! Can we do anything as a reaction?
Yep, you got 2 seconds to tell me.
Does it have to be a reaction thing?
Nope. 2 seconds left.
How far is it from me?
He's 100 meters away, 100 feet.
Too far for anything.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Wait.
I got 24, bud.
Okay, yeah, easy.
Fine, okay. It's too far. It's too far. No, it's too far for me. Alright. We run!
Holy shit, we're gonna get split up.
Oh, I got really good initiative.
I got 15.
Yeah, 19.
Do you need me to roll initiative?
Up to you. Are you gonna join in or are you gonna do anything?
No, I'm gonna find enter the cave.
Okay, then you're fine.
Well, good distraction. We just might die.
Yeah, we did the right thing. I think
Yeah.
made it easier for him.
Alright, guys, are good at talking. If you haven't noticed.
That's a good point. Okay, just to represent it on the map a little bit, but I'm just going to say that they're like here, just like put you guys on the actual map.
Chaos.
You two are the most awkward talkers. Like,
I know,
you've got
why
a
do
little
we do
line
this?
and that's just like.
I got good talking, but I just like he would be like, yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah, you want to make a deal? Like, he wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No one would. We would do that.
Wait, okay.
No, but he wouldn't even like try to convince him that it's chaos. He's too proud of that.
Eric, I just know what to do.
Holy shit.
We can take them.
I mean, I do it. Yeah, okay. My reaction is a quick squishy check. See how squishy they are.
Go ahead.
What do I got?
Perception check.
Dang.
That's a lot of dice.
Oh my god.
Is that the initiative?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I got a dirty 20 for perception.
Oh my god, dude.
We run.
Oh my god.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
They are humanoid and they're wearing no armor. It's literally cloth. Dirty 20, like, you would guess that AC is under 15, easy.
But they all go across every single one of them.
Yeah, every single one of them, and then they've all like got clubs and stuff.
Run.
How much is that? Is that 20? I just rolled initiative.
I have no idea.
It was a lot.
Don't fight anyone at there.
Okay, what did you guys get for initiative?
I got 15.
I got 19.
Alrighty, guys.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait,
A lot more than 20.
Okay, what'd you get home?
19?
Oops. Ah.
I think that bar has 22 characters in that.
Why are you rolling? Sorry, what was it? 19 and 15? Okay. 15. Okay.
does
Alright.
Bradbury roll initiative separate to me, or does it just
No, here, we're going to same initiative as you. Okay. So, first of all, yeah. Alright, you could come with me. Just like this.
Oh, fuck.
It's good though. If we're drawing out this many people,
So,
With this one.
what you're saying we go in and grab the leader?
Like, he was pretty close to us. So if
no.
That's a bad
Last time we grabbed him, he didn't even care. I
Yeah.
think this guy's more powerful than we think. But he's a squishy. I don't think he is. I think there's something else happening with him. But what you did help me get in pretty easily, right? And the reason I was these two were pretty squishy. Hopefully I can sort of help.
hopefully, I mean, that was the whole idea, was to distract him. And
Yeah,
I
just
think
to waste time.
we distracted
I
him
don't
long
know how
enough.
we're getting out, by the way. This thing only lasts for an hour. We're like,
Well, you've got the two people that cast it in there with you already.
So there's that much.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get out.
I couldn't help it. I knew she was in there. This is so stupid.
Like, I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, let's go, London. I was like, we should just wait till I go to sleep or something.
But even so, they're not all gonna go to sleep. They probably have like shifts and
Then
everything.
100 of them.
Yeah.
Plus, that is so stupid.
Oh.
We got this.
Yeah. Team Atlas and Hurricane.
wonder which tunnel you're gonna go into.
I'm just gonna actually knock on the tunnel. I'm gonna cave the cave in.
You know, at first, I wasn't sure what you were doing, and then I was like, maybe he's gonna cut this bridge, and then I remembered that would be a stupid idea, but
Yeah.
it's super cool. Come with Raguda.
Yeah, it was more if they get, my idea first up here was if they get spotted trying to come out, then maybe you guys got this distraction down there, I got this distraction up here, sort of divided a bit, but then when you guys did what you did, I thought, okay, I'll go in just in case you guys end up running. And
So
then
you're in the
I'm
cave with them?
in the cave.
Oh wow.
Good job. Let's just let that.
We still need to get out.
Well, we did our part.
Yeah.
The rest of you.
Wait, didn't AZ say there's like another 50 inside the cave?
No, I said there's 100 people. Yeah, you didn't really specify where they are.
Well, what the fuck are we doing?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Look at your hand.
So there's 14
This
there.
is a suicide.
And we're drawing out 6 more people. That's not a lot when you think about it. If there's 20 people, good. It's not that thing.
What did I
If you're
find?
doing that, let's do a quick break before we get into this.
We're doing
Right now.
Right?
Yeah.
Do I know what I